It's the cool autumn air, the anticipation, and the chance to come together to cheer on your favorite team as football excites and delights all across this great country. And right here in the city of Newport News, it's much the same. But lucky for us, we get to experience AAA Peninsula District High School football action at its best, and in a very special stadium that has not only become a local landmark, but more importantly named after a man by the name of John B. Todd, who indeed made an impact in his community, in sports, and everything he did in life.
As a child, you don't think about those things. You just think, this is my father. And I knew that he played sports. I knew that he liked football. I knew that he was an official. I knew that he was gone most weekends. But I don't really remember, maybe even until I was a teenager, that the amount of sports and the athlete that he was. He was just Daddy. There's a lot I don't remember, and there's probably a lot that I don't know. He and his brother played college football together at William & Mary. They both went to medical school. They both came back to Newport News to work. Daddy is a dentist and my uncle as a physician. As far as dentistry goes, he was past president of the State Dental Association. And I really don't know a lot about the professional career other than the mouth guard piece. My brother was in high school, broke his front teeth, of which my father was very, very unhappy. I believe that he and Julie Kahn had many words, and from that point on, there was never a football player in the city of Newport News that went on the field without a mouth guard. And I think from that point on, it was made mandatory that they had to wear a mouth guard to go on the field. It was an honor for the family, for the stadium to be named after him, and I guess that's just about it. That we felt as though it was an honor to Daddy and to all of us.
The stadium was built back in the 60s, and at that time, each school had a field, so this became the central playing for all schools in the city. But as far as the quietness, it is serene. It had a lot of memories floating around out here from a lot of different individuals and folks who have visited and sat in the stands and watched the athletes play. Some of those folks are athletes or were athletes. And I don't know, it's just one of those places where that we think it is very important for the city, because we reference a lot to Todd Stadium. You go past Todd Stadium and turn to the left. Just before you get to Todd Stadium, you know, things like that. So it is an icon, I think, and we're proud to keep it looking the way that it is. We think that we're pretty close to a lot of college with our field. And when these guys come back, I talked to one last night outside the gate, the first thing that came out of their mouth was, gosh, Coach, it looks great, you know. And so that sort of tells us that when they were playing here, they thought the same thing. It was a grand place to be. And also, when our teams go away to other stadiums and fields, they'll always come back and say, well, this field looks better than where we played last week, or it's softer. And it's just one of those things where they do appreciate what we're doing for them.
Thank you. 1 ticket.
Tickets, please.
Oh, Friday nights are great. I think that's when high school football is at its best. And there's nothing like a Friday night under the lights here. It's a beautiful place to play. You know, I think that, you know, that's a great thing we have here. We've got a beautiful field. We have a nice facility. There's nothing like it. Yeah, you know, we think that this is a great vehicle to talk to kids about doing things right. You know, obviously the character building that goes on the field each day and throughout the course of a week in preparation is very, very important. But also, you know, we talk about life skills with the kids and trying to, like I say, make a difference in the lives of these kids. Hopefully something I say will make them do something later down the road that's very, very positive.
Oh man, I love it. I grew up here, and I mean, just being able to come here and play a little football here myself, and then to just see my son grow up in the same environment. And I mean, Todd Stadium has been a landmark pretty much for this area for many years, a lot of years.
Get yourself together! Get yourself together! Yeah!
You're on the air. Stand by to go 2. Take 2, please. Good. We're off and running, guys.
Well, one of the things that I really enjoy about this is just watching the students as they come along and have this glare in their eye wanting to try to make TV. produce working live football. It's a lot of excitement, it's a lot of action, and I just enjoy it every year just to watch these new kids come on and then get excited and learn. It's just fantastic. You can't put a price on it.
Anytime you get that kid on TV, he's going to be exciting to watch.
You see Juan Jack's right there.
Todd Stadium is a staple. I mean, it's historical. It's been here for a long time, and the fact that people can come to the city and be a part of what happens in athletics, it's just a great entity for this city, and I'm really proud to be a part of it.